Ah, isn't that Ohio country pretty? I love riding out here in the country. Call me a ghetto hillbilly, because that's what I am, baby. But anyways, you know what? We got a lot of old fools on motorcycles out here on the streets.
Let's go for a ride. Watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
You know, we often blame, you know, the youngsters out here, young adults, teenagers, kids out here on these bikes, these super sports and super bikes, for being the squids and fools, doing wheelies, speeding out here. But you know what? Fact is, and this is statistically speaking, so these are facts. The truth is, 54% of the deaths, motorcycle deaths, are from the age group of 40 years old and older. Because we get a lot of fools out here that hit that midlife crisis. And they want to be young again out here. Are trying to recapture that youth. I don't know what it is. I don't believe really in the whole midlife crisis crap. It's just, I think people, you know, they get up a certain age and they still want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they've had fun their whole life. It's not about just hitting 40 years old and then now they're, you know, being a fool out here. If they were a fool at 40, something over 40 years old, what the hell is that? Big ass birds. But anyways, we got you know, they were probably a fool their whole life, not just when they hit 40. You know what I'm saying? And also another statistic is at ages 50 years and older have the most deaths, motorcycle deaths, on the weekends. So it, you know, really, a lot of old heads out there are squids, is what it is, man. That's the truth, be honest with you. Because, you know, back in the days, hardly anybody wore helmets and stuff and gear. When I grew up, you know, nobody wore that. Everybody, I got people that had flip-flops, you know, wore muscle t-shirts, you know, trying to look good for the ladies. And that, you know, that they've continued that lifestyle as they get older. But when these people get older, they lose some of their reaction time, and when they go down, they don't have the gear because they never wore gear their whole life. You know what I'm saying? And then they have a real effed up day. You know, you end up doing a high side off of your bike and you land on your head. That's it, man. You're either going to be dead or you're going to end up in a nursing home or something. And I tell you, most of the people I see out here riding without gear are usually older dudes, real old dudes I see out here. Every one of them, I tell you. I see more young people out here that wear gear these days. And so that's probably another reason, really probably the main reason why a lot of these older dudes are dying out here, man. And I mean, you look on YouTube, guys, you got some old dudes on these modded Kawasaki H2s and ZX-10R super bikes, you know, drag racing on the highway with each other. And these dudes are old as hell, man. I'm doing like, oh, you know, 40s, 50s, and 60s. You'd be surprised. You think a lot of these dudes out here doing this shit are kids, you know, young teenagers, early 20s. Nah, man, they do it too. But a lot of people, you'd be surprised, a lot of old dudes. When I was in California, man, I was on family business back in like 2003. And I rented a car out there, and I was in, my aunt had to be put in a nursing home, and she lived in Rialto, California. So we were driving out in San Bernardino, which I call San Bernardino. And there was some dudes out there that were racing. One flew by me on a Suzuki GSXR, and he tried to do a knee slide right in front of my car, man. He like just quickly out of nowhere, he flew right, and he was literally a couple of inches from my bumper, my front bumper, man. And all I saw was a mop of gray hair, and I'm like, This old ass dude out here trying to get some knee slide action out here, man. I was like, this dude crazy. I don't understand it, man. Usually they say older folks, you get older, you become wiser. But you'd be surprised, a lot of them become more foolish and stupid, man. Or like I said, they've been dumb and foolish their whole life. But yeah, it's, you know, I had to say, you know, we always put the blame on, like I said, on these youngsters out here, early 20s or whatnot. They do all the squid stuff on these sport bikes, but it's not real. Honestly, like I said, there's a lot of older people doing it out here as well, and they're dying from it though. As where these young cats got the reaction time to save themselves a lot of time, these older dudes out here, you know, trying to do these knee slides and elbow slides out here, trying to mimic Valentino Rossi out here on the streets, which I call street Rossies. They get out here, you know what I'm saying, and they I don't know what it is, man, but they end up with the most deaths on a motorcycle. That's facts. Look behind me, man. I passed see, I told you guys that, you know, I passed a cop there, and I'm riding around here talking with my hands and everything, and that cop, nobody pays attention. I told you, we're invisible out here, guys. That's why I wear high vis and everything else. I'm out here talking with my hands when I'm riding, and nobody even looks, nobody pays attention, man. But you know what? I have no idea where I'm at. Sparkle. I've never even heard of that store before. I have no idea where I am. I just go out here and get lost on my bike, man, and then when I want to get home, I just press go home on my GPS and I'm good. But anyways, guys, youngsters, older folks, all you guys, be safe out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Take that knee slide action and elbow slide action, take that to the track, and take that drag racing to the drag race track, man, where it's a much safer environment and you can really let loose. You don't have to worry about cops bothering you. You know what I'm saying? Wear full gear, you old heads out there. Stop trying to look cool, man. Your cool days are over with. Put on that lid on your head, man, on your gray head. Put your gear on. Wear your boots, your gloves, everything. Don't be a fool, man. Dress for the slide, not for the ride, baby. But anyways, for those of you guys that want to get my gear, you know, my camo pants, helmet, everything, all my stuff and gear, I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos, or go to my website at CycleCruza.com and click on the menu tab My Gear, and those are a bunch of links with all of my motorcycle stuff and gear and everything. And if you want to see more of my videos, click on the menu tab My Videos, and those are a bunch of playlists with my over 1,200 plus videos categorized into those playlists. So hopefully you can find something that will inform you, entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with them old fools out there. Tell them to put some gear on. Tell them to quit trying to be a youngster out here doing wheelies and elbow slides and knee slides and ride like you got some sense. Even if you have to, get your butt on a cruiser and just take it easy out here so you can stay safe, be able to ride another day, not have a real fooked up day. But anyway, subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel, and also go check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, that showcases a van that I customized for cheap that allows me to live in my van with my motorcycle anywhere, and has a ton of cool mods. And that channel has everything from build videos, trip videos, anything and everything Bug Out Moto. As a courtesy, I included 2 video playlists, one for new riders, and those are all of the videos I've done over the years that I feel are helpful for new riders, and also my popular videos playlist. Hey, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Take care.